All right, the Atlanta Falcons have selected 3 people in the 6th round, and I think all 3 of these people are not only developmental players, but they're players that can help with the depth need and also with special teams. So the 3 players they've selected was Zion Logue, Jace McClellan, and Casey Washington. Now, Zion Logue is just a big body defensive lineman out of Georgia. That's that additional defensive lineman depth that we need in the position. He's a big guy, I think 6'5", 300 plus. That basically is just move people. He's a people mover, and I think that's something that we probably need, especially as we continue to build this defensive line and continue to build depth throughout the roster. Second guy, Jace McClellan. I think he's the most pure running back runner of the football when it comes to all the running backs. No, he's not the fastest, but as a guy who's smooth, who can run, who can jump cut, who can get to that second level, I think he's a phenomenal player. I think that he is a 3-down back. I think that goes kind of underrated about his game, but not only can he get the ball on first down, but he can catch the ball out of the backfield, and that's something that we saw a lot of at Alabama. Also, very, very big thing about him is he's durable and he's a special teamer. He has experience playing special teams, and that's probably where he'll start off playing for the Atlanta Falcons if he makes that roster. And they need that third back on the roster, and he can come in, not only play third down or play select downs if someone gets hurt, but also he can play special teams, which I think they need a lot. Last guy, Casey Washington. Now, a little bit about him for those who don't know. He is about 6'2", he's about 200, so really, really good size. He has pretty decent speed. I think he was a 4.4 guy, high 4.4, low 4.5 guy. I think he was a 4.4 guy. He's really, really talented when it comes to the point of catch. He can make plays. He's not, I wouldn't say he's an explosive wide receiver, but he's definitely a physical wide receiver that can really attack the ball and high point it and make plays that way. All his plays in Illinois were attacking the ball, high points, him winning that possession catches, that one-on-one. He's going over the DB and grabbing the football, and I think that's something that the Atlanta Falcons need. I say he's probably like an heir apparent to Drake London. He kind of plays that X-style receiver, so we'll see. One thing about him is that Casey is that he's also versatile. He can play many positions throughout the receiving room, and so I think as we continue to see the Atlanta Falcons build out the roster, we notice one thing. They look for versatile guys who can play several positions. If that's receivers, if that's running backs, if that's on the defensive line, and I think that Casey does a good job with that as well. Now, like I said, those 3 picks in the 6th round, I think those were all depth positions, and also with Casey, he can play special teams as well. He has some experience with doing that, and I think that's something that they need, especially when you're choosing 6th-round players. You got to have guys that can play the special teams. Now, like I said, very, 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 I wouldn't say quiet last day, but definitely getting people of need and depth throughout the entire roster. I think the Atlanta Falcons kind of they got their best available, and they had some developmental guys they kind of tried to get in the building, and so I like all these picks, to be completely honest. Really excited about Jace out of Alabama. I think he's a really, really good running back, and he's that 3rd running back that I think that they needed going forward. Now, if you want to see more videos like this, check this video out right here, and please stay tuned, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and look for upcoming videos where I break down the draft grade of Atlanta Falcons. Now, a lot of people are saying it's probably the worst draft of Atlanta Falcons, but I go in, I break it down, and let you know real talk what I think. I honestly don't think it's that bad, but it's not an A. Let's just say that. So, and then if you enjoyed this video, like I said, please do me a favor and once again, hit the thumbs up. We're on a journey to some subscribers. And like always, peace.